Hey guys, Medbay here with Team Collector Legion. I'm doing a deck profile on Metalgarurumon, the newest BT9 deck that I fell in love with. It's a really fast deck, it kills your opponents really quick, it's fun to pilot, you draw a lot of cards, and you control the board really well. I'm not really good at deck profile videos, but I wanted to do one for you guys since I won the first tournament of the format at my locals this week. So without more to say, I'm going to go ahead and get started. For the 4 eggs, 5 eggs we play 4 Ophanimons from BT5. He gives a 1k DP boost to all Digimon with Garurumon or Ophanimon in its name, 1k. So that's good. A lot of the time you're going to be swinging at security and you want to survive as much as possible without depleting your armor purges per se, you know. We'll get into that further down the deck profile. I like running 5 eggs for the more grindy games, and for the 5th game, or for the 5th egg, we play 1 Digimon. When you have 8 or more cards in hand, which is very easy with this deck, you gain 1k DP. So another DP booster. For the 4 eggs, the egg that I like to see turn 1 all the time, Rookie. The Rookie I want to see turn 1, always, is ST8 Alphamon. You gain 1k DP when you have 8 or more cards in hand. Again, I always want to be as strong as possible when I'm making my security checks because I do not want to die when I'm checking security. And, I'm sorry. The next rookie is BT5 Gabu. BT5 Gabu, on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon with Garurumon in its name, and 1 Digimon card with Ophanimon in its name among them from your hand. So you could potentially pick 2 cards from the 3 that you search with Gabumon, which is really good. You just get your hand size really big with this guy. It's awesome, I love that card. And the last rookie we play is Gabumon X Antibody. So 12 rookies. This is one of my most favorite cards in the game. Usually what my turn 1s are, I have a hatch, I go Gabu, and then I go Gabumon X Antibody, and then I go a level 4. But there is another play that I favor even more, and I'll get into that later. I guess I'll tell you now. So I like to go hatch, go into BT Gabu, and then play a BT5 Gabu on board. And then I promote this Gabu, and then go BT9 Gabu. So I get the draw and evo, and then I get a search. Whereas you don't get the search if you're evolving and raising. Although it is much safer to evolve and raising, you don't get the search. So that's why I like this little, I guess, combo, this max efficiency, max searching, you could say, with the deck. I think it's pretty cool. If you don't have the Gabu, you could just go egg, BT8 Gabu, play a blue memory boost, and then usually with the memory boost you're going to search for your level 4s, and then next turn you just promote, you go BT9 Gabu, get another search, and it's just insane. The deck just goes really fast. So that's enough for the rookies. We're going on to the champions now. The next champion we play is Garurumon. P-007 Garurumon. This is like the bread and butter of the deck. As you have noticed, a lot of the effects proc off of having 8 or more cards in hand, so you want to be drawing, so you need this guy. This guy, he's so good. It's not a once per turn, so every time you're checking, you're drawing a card. And this is probably the best card in the deck, next best card in the deck, but this is what keeps the deck going. This is what keeps you alive. This is what gets you all those security checks. And it's Garurumon X Antibody. You always want these two at all times. You go Sunamon, you go Gabu, BT9 Gabu, you go Garurumon, and you go Garurumon X Antibody. That's your dream stack right there. And you just want to get the 5 next after that. What this guy does is it has an evolves for 0 on top of Garurumon, inheritable. When this Digimon has Garurumon or Omnimon in its name and would be deleted in battle, you may trash 2 cards of the same level in this Digimon's Digivolution cards to prevent that deletion. So you could potentially prevent yourself from dying 2, max 3 times just by detaching 2 sources from your Digimon stack. And the next champion we play is BT1 Garuru. This card is so good because it allows you to restand your Metalgarurumon X to bounce something on the field when you don't have any other ways to restand your Metalgaruru apart from, you know, unsuspending at the start of your turn. Today, round 1 against Ophanimon, he kept on passing me over to around 3 memory by hard playing Metalgarurumon or maybe Gatomon while I had Metalgarurumon X on the board. It was checking for 1, so it wasn't doing too much, but yeah, he would always I would give him he would be able to, you know, evolve into a 5 on top of his Gato if I were to just pass turn organically, but I always pass turn by hard playing Garurumon to unsuspend my Metalgarurumon X to bounce his Gatomon or bounce his Metalgarurumon. And so he just has a clean board every time at the start of his turn, so he doesn't have much tempo to, you know, make plays or progress his game state while I'm chipping away at his security with my Metalgarurumon that is not going to die to like an Ophanimon because he's swinging for like maybe 13, 14, and even if he's swinging only at 12, I have the Garurumon X Antibody under it to protect it from dying. And for the ultimates, we run the best card in the deck, perhaps next to Garurumon X Antibody, run War Garurumon, P-08, War Garurumon. This guy's so good, he's so busted, he wins you the game by turn 2 or 3. What he does is when attacking, if this Digimon has a Garurumon Digivolution card and suspend this Digimon, inheritable while you have 8 or more cards in hand, this Digimon gains security attack +1. So you have your God stack, you have Sunamon, you have Gabumon, you have X Antibody Gabumon, you have Garurumon, you have Garurumon X Antibody, and then you go War Garurumon. Bam. So you're swinging for 8, drawing a card. You check, you unsuspend, you check again, drawing 2 cards. And then you have the next ultimate in the deck, you have War Garurumon X Antibody. He evolves for 0 on top of a War Garurumon and unsuspends. And then you check again, that's 2 checks, so that's 4 checks. A cool combo though that I like to do is, Twitch chat actually taught me this combo, is if you have the antibody option card, I'm running 2 in this deck, so 2 antibodies, one of the best cards in the deck. You attach it, you swing, unsuspend, that's 1 check. Then you swing, when you're swinging you evolve into the War Garurumon X, you unsuspend, triggering the inheritable. When you have 8 or more cards, you check for 2. That's 3 checks, check again, that's 5 checks. They're at 0 security. So you can see how that deck goes pretty fast. And that's it for the level 5s. For the level 6s, we're playing 2 BT1 Metalgarurus. This BT1 Metalgaruru is good because you get a detached Metalgaruru ST BT1 which on play restands your Metalgaruru, so that's another check. Possibly checking for 2 checks if you have this Garurumon under it. So it unsuspends, checks again, so that's 4 checks for this guy alone, and then you could go Omni for game. You have 3 Metalgarurumon X antibodies, one of the most suppressive cards in the deck. It evolves for 1 on top of Metalgarurumon. When digivolving, you get blocker until the end of your turn. And then once per turn, when this Digimon becomes unsuspended, if Metalgarurumon or X antibody is in this evolution card, return all your opponent's Digimon with the lowest level to their owner's hands. So his effect when digivolving is to unsuspend. So when you digivolve on top of this guy, on top of a Metalgaruru into Metalgarurumon X for a cost of 1, you're going to bounce all their lowest play costs to their hand. And you have a blocker. So one thing you could do is you have your stack with the 6 on top, you have the option under it, you check, you evolve for 1, and you unsuspend. So that's 2 checks, you bounce whatever they have on the field. And ideally you played a Hammer Spark before that to keep it your turn. You have 2 Omnis because you always want to see this card to seal the game, steal games, and just, you know, get that last blitz in. You play the 4 blue memory boosts. The combo I like to do, as I mentioned at the beginning of the game, is to have Ophanimon or Gabumon, and if I don't have Gabumon X antibody, I play blue memory boost, dig for the Gabumon X antibody, and at the start of my turn I promote Gabu, evolve, draw for Evo, search for 3 cards, and then continue my stack. And for the options, I play 4 Hammer Spark, one of the best cards in the deck. It allows me to extend my plays. It's a security bomb. It's so good. It's the best card in the deck. Best card in the deck. It's so good. And then you play 2 analog. No, you play 1 Analog Youth. Analog Youth is good because it lets you search for a Garurumon, and it costs 2, so it allows you to choke. And if your Garurumon or your Metalgarurumon dies, we have them up on the board, you just suspend the Analog Youth to hatch an egg, and you get a memory. And the last card to play is Cool Boy. For a cost of 2, it's another memory choking card. You gain a memory and you draw a card when you evolve on top of a same Digimon, same level. So you don't play memory Tamers because a lot of this meta is really just choking your opponent. You don't want to give them 3 memory. You want to give them 1 or 2, and you could really play around with that dynamic with Hammer Sparks. You could force chokes with Hammer Spark. It's so good to play Hammer Spark. Tamers are a bit greedy right now. You do not need it with this deck because you just win off of your level 5s. You don't need to spend 4 memory to play a Davis and search 3 when you could pay 3 to do the same thing that Davis does and get 2 more memory, because you don't even need the max 3 memory to do, you know, whatever you want with this deck. They leave you at 1, okay, you pop your boost, you go to 3. They leave you at 2, okay, you use a Hammer Spark, you go to 3. The deck is just great. So this is the list. I went undefeated at PyschoTurtles 5-0. Round 1 was Ophanimon. Round 2 was Yellow Red Security Control. Round 3 was a Lopmon Rush. Round 4 was a mirror match. They were playing the Metalgarurumon from EX1, and they were playing BT9 Metalgarurumon. So our lists were a little bit different. He was playing Davis's and only like 2 Hammer Sparks. And then round 5 was Alphamon. All of my matchups were pretty. I'm not gonna lie, they were pretty easy. It was an easy day. The deck kind of just plays itself, and you win fast. So this is what I believe is the best deck in the format. I'm gonna be playing this a lot. It might be my main deck. It's really fun to play, and it wins really fast, and it's good. You draw a lot of cards. The biggest issue for it might be security control. So if security control, you know, is becoming a problem, you could squeeze in the red package, but that just messes with the consistency of the deck. And I feel that you have enough power, enough drawing in the deck to, you know, make up for your stack dying in security. So that's it for the video. If you have any questions or concerns, leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, please. It feels really good when you guys interact with me and my videos and my content. I stream on Twitch. If you guys want to catch me testing, I try to stream every day. I am on Twitter. That's where I, usually tweet my thoughts about the meta, about the decks, how I'm doing, and just random dumb things. And that's it for the video. Medbay out. You guys have a good day. Thanks for watching.